the radius. Okay. And the radius we're going to use down here is radius of the what? Of the real. Okay. So it's 1.5 divided by 0.1125. So 1.5.1125 is 13.33 radians. Okay. Now, we know the motor, this problem is a pain. The motor is attached to the what? To the wheel, not to the reel, right? So the angle rotate on the reel is the same as the what? The wheel, which is what? Attached to the motor pulley. Okay, so you have to be really, really cautious over here. Okay. So the theta for B multiplied by the radius of the motor, okay, is equal to theta of the wheel multiplied by radius of the wheel. Okay. So this is for motor. This is for the wheel. And this is also for the wheel. And we know that theta for the wheel is equal to theta for the reel. So from here, theta B will be equal to 13.33. Now you have to look at the radius of the wheel is 0.1875. Divide by the motor is 0.075. So it's taking the right radius important, okay? So it's equal to 33.325 or 33.3 radians. So once we have this information, okay, once we have this, we can find the U for the what? For the motor now. Okay. So remember we have this expression over here. So I'm going to, and you have to be careful with an expression like this. Okay, I make big mistake. Okay. I thought the zero, when theta equal to 0, the whole term is equal to 0. It's not. Okay, I make that mistake. Okay. So you have to do the full-blown equation. Okay. Don't make the same mistake like me. So this will be equal to 60. So now we know theta is equal to what? 33 point what? 0.33. Okay. So this will be 2 multiplied by 33.33 plus by 10 E minus 0.1 multiplied by 33.33, close bracket. Then we have to minus 60. I know like this is 2 and this is 0 is fine. The problem comes to here. Are we clear? Because the exponential of e to power 0 is equal to what? 1. Right? So when we compute that, okay, can you all try pressing this on your calculator? Yeah, 60 is here. Right? So you have minus 0.1 times by 33.33. If log answer times 10 plus by 2 times by 33.33 times by 60. So I have 402.01 and then minus by 10 times 60, which is equal to 600. And this is equal to 4.021.01 minus by 600 is a error. 3421.01 joules. Okay. Okay. So next, we have to consider the work done to lift the crane or the crate, right? So the work done. Okay. Now the U motor over here is energy work input. Okay, work in. So that's why what you can see over here, this is what? This is positive. Okay. So work done to lift the crate. So I call this U crate. So this is a very easy formula, which is equal to minus 100 times by 9.81 because we were given a mass, and then we multiply by a distance of what? 1.5. Okay. So 100 times by 9.81 times 1.5 is equal to minus 1471.5 joule. Okay. So this is our work output. So the motor provides the in, and what we are doing is to lift the load. Okay. And whatever the remainder is going to be used to what? Generate velocity on our crane. Okay. So this is to overcome the what? The weight with a specific distance. Okay. So finally, therefore, I thought this question is very short. Right. So therefore, I'm going to go for the next page. Okay. So therefore, we are going to apply the formula where T1 plus by summation of U1 to 2 is equal to what? T2. So we know that this is 0 plus by the work by the motor, 34 to 1.01. And then we are going to minus off 1471.5. Okay, so this is due to the motor input. This is to leave the what? So the whole thing will be equal to T2, which is equal to 0.5 9141 omega squared. Okay. So over here, you get omega is equal to square root 3421.01 minus 147, 1.5. 1949.51 divide by 0.9141. Okay. So 1949.51 divided by 19141 square root is 46.18 radians per second. Okay. And then finally, velocity of the crate is equal to r omega, and the radius is for the what? For the real. Okay, so for the real, the radius we're going to use, okay, for the real is 0.112.5. 0.1125. Come on, Eugene, where's another 0.4? Multiply by 46.18. So 0.1125 is equal to 5.195 meters per second, and it's going up. Are we clear? Okay. So this is the, so why I like this example, they have everything except one component is missing. Which component is missing? The spring. Okay, so now I'm going to do another example, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Go home. I'm serious. Go home. Go home. Yeah. Go home. Go home.